Indeed. 3 streams in one day. There are a lot of streams today, yeah. But we're ready to start now, so hooray. Alright, let's get this fixed. Gotta make up for the... Well, that's kind of part of it. I wouldn't say that's not part of it. Yeah, I've had a lot of stuff going on between like last week and this week. And I do have my goal, right? My goal is I need to get Mobile Balam Garden before I go on my vacation. Or at least that far. We'll probably get farther than that. Just at least that far. But that's actually really not that far into the game. That's about like a quarter of the way through just 2. I need to sneeze. Oh my gosh. Oh. I like how they have to physically get up and move just to let Zoo by. The moon. Such a good transition. All right. Let's give up Quetzalcoatl. Give him everything. just so he has better magic. That has a weird transition. Yeah, we're supposed to give Cypher all the kills for the experience. We're not doing that. He gets very upset if you don't, but we don't care. Dollar bill, y'all. Oh god. It took me a sec. It took me until after I said it to realize what you said. Right, time to scout the area. Alright, that's all of that. I like the statue here. Really pretty. Listen to the doggy. He's always trying to keep us on the straight and narrow. Water and water, yep. Yep. Ooh. Oh, that sounds safer. Who cares? For now. I need to check what Shiva is doing. Card mod, let's not. Let's keep getting some junction stuff. Oh no, it's an anaconda. If I remember right, this thing can hit you pretty hard. It's funny that we're drawing it from... Looks like we're drawing magic from his tail. Free hugs. All right, we're going to quickly take all of Cypher's magic. Oh, it's a cute little guy. What do you have? Are you thunder? If I remember right, these guys do not have much health. Hi, Selfie. I like how she reminds you. She's like, you haven't completely forgotten everything that's really important, right? All right, then let's take all of Questus's, give it to Selfie. Did we have enough? No, we didn't have enough. We had enough for 2. All right, that's fine. Card mods at 51, vitality, HP. Captain's getting away. All right, we're gonna use those blinds. All right, save. Really? That should be all his cures. Wow, this looks pretty cool. How to get back to the OWSQL 101.6, the squall, whatever music, whatever the time. I love it. Whatever music, whatever the time. Wait, it's a pretty big dish. As it broadcasts out into space for some reason. Vaguely witchy megahertz. All right. Don't forget to draw siren. Try to get a couple of those in there. Not for junctioning, but for like actual use. Don't need a lot. I love how his main attack's just a clothesline. Straight from the top rope. If he only had the skill. Wedge from the steel sword. Oh my god. All right, part one, on to part two. All right, we got the blind on him. Doubles are actually useful, so we'll get some doubles. Oh, line wore off. Okay. Oh no, it didn't. Blind is really good in this game, especially for certain little bits of it. Mostly this in Diablos. 36, good job. All right, good deal. Finally. I think we'll do one more round of collecting doubles. We don't need a ton of them. We're gonna use cards to basically break the game anyway, so. But doubles are at least useful. Cards are the only way to fly up. It won't be long until we completely bust it. Good job on your one double. I just find it really irritating how draw casting is like utterly unreliable. Even with high magic, it's still unreliable. Yeah, it's almost always better. Yeah. I like how when you're doing other animations, it takes off the status effect, right? So like, you see he's blind, but if you draw, it turns it off for a second. Whoops, that was awful. I'm trying to multitask, like smashing X while also hitting the execute, like hitting the gunplate. I can't do it. Horror would be cool. Can I get something that works? Oh God. That's hilarious. There we go. It's fine. The heavy what champion? Oh my God. Everybody's fine. They're not dead. See? Not dead. Do I have 2 Phoenix stands? Oh, good. Wouldn't have that been funny? That would have been hilarious. Alright, we are going to... how are we going to do this? We're going to take off... We're just going to do Siren from here on out. Magic. We're good. And then... Shiva... And then Zell is going to auto that. Card mod, vitality, HP, and start with life and recovery magic. I don't know how they didn't notice the gigantic battle robot on the roof. So the reason we have Siren off by herself is because experience you get in battle is split between all the GFs you have equipped. So if you only have one equipped to somebody, they get all of that character's XP. And we have to gain a crap ton of levels on Siren. So we have to get Siren to level 100 by the time we get to the end. So for a while, we'll level her up on our own, and then later on we'll start stacking other ones. We don't want to fight this guy. No thank yous. Where's the thunders? Did I not put the thunders on him? It is curse spike requirement, yeah. Specifically for all blue magic. Can I not get this timing right? Oh my god. Well, it's funny though, because I don't think there's any other instances where an item could be required at a certain GF level. Oh. That's not ominous. L1 and L2, what? How'd you get out of a niter? That's actually a really good fight. This is the one where you have to walk, because if you run, he will jump down and then you'll fall down and he'll get into a fight with them. But if you walk through this room, he doesn't even show up. We're out of here. Turned around too late. Oh, we're fine either way. One thing I didn't like about the PC version of this game, and I know it's a minor quirk, is when you cast Quetzalcoatl and he does all like his lightning tendrils and stuff, on the PC it was like a tiny little line instead of being like this wide lightning bolt, and it doesn't seem like it's important, but I just remember being just offended. I'm like, it doesn't look the same. Make sure you talk to the dog. That way the little doggy can escape. I love that they did like those little FMVs that just give some character. Thanks, Christus. Kill Stealer. Back to home base. Get out of here. All right. We have to walk back because they took the car. I low-key love how they do like the fake focus. Just to give it like some cinematography. Oh god. Down the road. Down the road. Squall, you're not drunk. Not yet anyway. Alright, exchange. Selfie. And then let's give all those Azunas to selfie. Fires to selfie. The Thunders selfie. Keep the Blizzards. Doubles to selfie. Hey, we actually have 100. Nice. Because selfie is going to take that off. Gonna give it to Quistis. Okay. All right. I keep doing the main story for now. All right, this is actually a model. Not very social, though. All right, second floor hallway. Rage. If I remember right, I think it's literally just you sit around here for a certain amount of time. Yeah, there it is. The dejected snack. Oh man. Golly. Alright, let's see how good we did. Good, well, quote unquote good. Do your best even if you don't stand out. It's an interesting choice of music for a congratulations you graduated song. Like if they played this at your graduation, it's like, do you know something I don't? Rank 7, not terrible. I mean, that actually isn't awful. But it's okay. Because we can just force it. Alright, let's kind of lull this. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. True. False. True. 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 False. False. True. False. False. Yay. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. The Kenzokuken. No. There is a limit to how much magic can drop. Technically, no, that's true. Technically, there is a limit, but the limit is like so absurdly high that it doesn't matter. Sorry, I just about dropped my controller. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. No. Even though one of them is actually wrong. No. Oops. Yeah. This isn't a question on the test. The first question on the test. Do you want to take the test? No. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. No. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Mm. No. No, you can't. No. Yes. 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 Oh, that was a no. Wait a minute. No. No. Yeah, watch that one up. All right. No, no, no. Yes, yes. That's a no. That's a no. Yes. Yes. What? Oh, you can steal it from a Wendigo. Yes, you can. My God, Stu Wendigo. For some reason, that one I know some of them almost memorized because I've done them so many times. This is the one where 7 is it was a bunch of yeses, isn't it? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, that's it. The spirit isn't only for confuse. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. There are no bombs in the fire cavern. No, well, they're not anymore. We turned them all into cards. You can cast the GF you drew instead of stop. No, you can't cast a GF. Yeah, it's a magic ability. No. 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 Defeating the enemy who caused a status change returns status to normal. I don't know what I just did that for. No, yes, no, 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 no. Yes, yes. Man, where the hell is Squall? He's going to be late. He's taking a quiz online. Level 10. Yes, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Yes, yes, I think. No, no, I messed it up. Yes. No, 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 no. No. Nothing removes sleep. That's seed ranking 9, 17. Let's get a couple more. Oh, we're at level 10. We can't take anything above level 10. Oh, that's right. It's limited by your level. All right, well, we're capped. Can I get my pay now? Pate. Let's go to the pate. Meme incoming. Parts of me still feel like this is kind of intentional, because all the other characters almost look perfectly fine. Renoa does not, right? Because she's got like the knees that could cut like cheese. But most characters look fine, but for some reason Squall just looks terrible. Thanks, Renoa. Right. Hopefully no issue. Rejected. I think the training center is next, right? I think. Oh, yeah. We have to go to the secret area. All right, we're going to. Oops. Let's see. BF. Ooh, 72. We almost got it. save here. I like how this kind of implies that the training center is always open. So she's like, oh yeah, you can use status J. But we don't have sleep yet. We kind of want card mod too. I would like a grat. Hey, just one grat. Excellent. The walking sleep farm? Yup. This is one of the few that I actually cap out. Like, ones that are relatively easy to get. Nap time. I don't need full sets either. I just need at least one full set. Aw, bugs. At least we don't have to do this with silence too. There's no reason to do it. Oops. Also, at least they never put a grat with T-Rex sword that I know of. I don't think they do. Ooh. should be enough now. Ooh, HP junction. Me and my 8%. One of these days I'll hit the right thing. Probably heal. Secret place. It's not very secret. There's like 6 of us here. I also never really understood this shot because that kind of implies that the research center or the training center is from like here to the building, yet when you're driving it around on the ocean, it's actually there. So it's like, huh? I also find this thing goes a little slow, considering the content. Like I feel it just runs a little too much, a little too slow. I understand the intent. It just drags. I think that's just lightning. I think that's plain blizzard. So, kind of a junky junction. No, just you. Hey. Hello. All right, let's get a mystery fluid. We'll get a black hole. I apologize for my blatant misuse of Degenerator through this playthrough. It's going to become really useful though when we are way over leveled and we're fighting stuff that's way harder than it's supposed to be. I also apologize for like the 500 flashbangs it's going to cause. I love these guys. They're so cute. They just drop them on you. Don't need a lot of these. I just like having some just in case we need them. The shield is so detrimental anyway because it also affects your ability to heal yourself, so... Protect has way more uses. Oh, fail. Ooh, we fell asleep. I also think this is one of those enemies where it's actually like level capped, because the early bosses are level capped. First disc is funny. Almost every boss is a healing supply. Yeah, almost all of them. Or at least a way to reduce damage, yeah. 16 wizard stones. I'll be using them later. Who's that? Oh, I forgot to do one thing. We want to... So I don't really want lightning magic from item. I want wind magic from item. Ooh, we almost have next one. Fire magic from item. We're almost there with that one. No T-Rex sword. Boo. But I think we go back to bed. I can't use the sign here. Very sad. Want to go back to my house. I also need to take a break in a minute. I have to wake up somebody. Zell, I was busy. I was doing something. All right. Let's see. You know what I didn't do? I should have drawn blind. You don't see the factory guy gets the faculty guy gets the board. Yeah, he's out to party. All right, we need to spread out our things, so let's get that off, and then Zell gets a coddle. I'll give him item. Finally got paid. Dorg doesn't pay them enough not to part. Well, fair. All right. Off magic. All of her magic. Six blinds is not a lot. But I have pretty high magic, so I should be fine. I'm not really concerned about drawing a bunch of demis, because I will just make cards into demis. So it's not something I'm really worried about. I will need to take a couple minutes break now. And then we will take care of Diablos. And then continue on. So I'll be right back in like, I don't know, say 4 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Didn't take quite as long as I thought. So, we should be fine. Wow, we're like level 10. Okay. All right, we'll start by or try to blind him. He has like 50% resistance to it. Because he does kind of hit like a truck. There we go. Funny enough, he's not resistant to it. Alright, we'll have a bunch of stuff all in a row here. You can get a lot of attacks in using this if you're really, really fast. Because the secret isn't to like finishing combo, it's just doing right, left, then circle X over and over. Our magic is not good. I think we're kind of close. You can get this down to like maybe 20 milliseconds, just a couple frames. It helps if you use different fingers for the buttons. Although for Circle X, I just kind of roll my thumb. Oh, we got it. All right, Diablos. Unfortunately, he has encounter half, which we're not allowed to use. So we're going to be doing space-time magic. What is my... Oh, I see. That's weird. No wonder my L1 button's not doing anything. It's not designed to do anything. Let's do Vitality plus 20%. You've got Fire. Siren. We'll need status medication. Let's just tools for an item. He's got that. Alright, so before we go on a card refining spree, because now we have 3 really good cards. We're going to go to the pet shop here. Alright, we got a bunch of items here. But we're gonna buy, I don't know, like $15,000 worth of tents. And then we do life refine. So we're just going to slap 100 Kiragas onto Kier here. That'll help for now. Now we're going to go back to... Just going to save here. Now, I think it's either the girl that's standing there in front of the gas station or the car attendant. One of them has relatively good cards. Yeah, I'll take care of Zell for you. So we pretty much force him to put down cards that we're going to take. Or, sorry. So she has Zell's card. Which we want. Hold on. Alright. Diablo's Ifrit. 2 bombs and a base of wedge should be it. Ooh, Elm Oil cards already, huh? We're going to be keeping those Elm Oil cards. This would go a lot faster if she didn't keep turning away every time we beat her ass. Use your kid's card, for God's sakes. We're not leaving until you give it to me, so... No, we're not doing an all card challenge. I'm not insane. Ginjin's pretty good. Adamantoise. I think Adamantoise card gives us something we need. T-Rexor will give us bones, which is good. That's funny. Because Dino Bones we get is Quake, which is going to be freaking awesome. We just need lots of them. Bones is Quakes, yes. Bone equal Quake. Ooh, we have Tonberry King now too, which is basically a better bomb card. Hey, there it is. Put it down. Good, you're a genius. Alright, we're safe either way. Thanks, Mom. We're out of here. Alright, one more rare card to get before the real card grind begins. We actually don't even have to do that much of a grind. Shoot yours. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick, like 1 minute break. Let's get the music started though. Alright, be right back. Okay. Oh, look. How nice of them. Although these cards are pretty good. Alright, let's block off the top here. That was easy. Play you again? No. Because you are too far away from the save point. We do want card. The main card I want now is the really cheap Gala cards, because status Metric Fine turns them into meltdowns, which is crazy good for your defense. It's also a completely busted status effect. All right. What can we mod right now? Oh, I got some screws. Tonberry King will turn into chef's knives, which is really good. Need lots of Elm Oil. We need so many Elm Oil cards. It's so stupid. Rune, really? 4 Rhine into a Rune Armlet. I did not know that. Alright, Arctic Wind is Lazara, so why not? Alright, so we mostly need that, and that one instead. I need these two. Those are the ones I really need. So this guy here has pretty good cards. And then there's a guy here. When he appears here, he has pretty good cards. Oops. the one girl at the very, very start of Balam actually has pretty good cards considering. Actually, I'm going to learn Status Refine first. We need 30, we need 60, right? We need 10 Festilican fights, 10 fights on the water. We'll get both of those. So let's do that. Who's Quetzalcoatl on here? There we go. You know what we do need to do? We need to go get Cypher's card. So we'll go to Cypher's card right after we do this grind. We only need 10 fights. So I was like, I know there's a card we're missing. It's going to be enough to kill underground one run. Oh, okay. Okay, that's 2 down. Let's get more... waters. Anything we can leave from bomb fragments into fires. coral fragments in the Clentaras. Alright, what do we need from him? Mid. Vital, yeah, that's right. Strength plus 20. Yeah, leave her there, leave him there. Oh, let's see if Kez can just kill these without having to do anything else. Almost. But really? Really? I'm not even half health. Oh wait, no, I have like 2,000 health. Killed it. I need more strength chunks. That's what I really need. We're not going to grind for literally everything. We're just grinding for these refine abilities. And then it's just possible learning Mugon and do that as harder. Funny thing is, there's a bunch of things that we can do that are just completely busted. We could card refine Quistis' card, because that's 3 Samantha souls, which is like what? It's like either 150. It's either 50 triples each, or like 60 or 70 or something like that. It's something crazy, and that would give us a crap ton of triples right off the bat. We're gonna be here at least for another 30, so let's do let's do that. We're just going to start on the meltdowns. And tools, I don't think there's anything we can do right now with tools. It's going to be more pure, I guess. Realistically, too, we don't really need to do all that much card stuff. I have to keep some. I don't think Cypher's card goes into anything crazy. The Atlas's card is like black holes, which turn into dead. Oh, that would give us all our dummies that we need. I have to decide which way I want to go with this. Actually, I don't need to use Diablo's card because those other enemies, the Gesper guys, right? They turn into black holes too. But I think it's like a 1 black hole instead of 30. Full lives come from Regen Rings and Phoenix Spirits. Regen Rings we could get. Those are Samara's, I think, right? How many cards are in them? What else? It's also going to be interesting. We have to be careful too, because we're going to get a bunch of items from Chocobo World and we don't know what we're going to get. I don't want to sacrifice a card we can use if we end up getting some crazy item out of Chocobo World. Because we could get something like a 3 stars or something like that. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't need Quistis' card though. Because I'm already going to have Zel's card. I already have Diablos. And I'll have Cypher. Yeah, I'll have Cypher, Zel, Diablos. I don't need Quistis. And that would be a whole bunch of triples right off the bat. Farming triples is kind of a pain in the ass anyway. Alright, we're almost there. Start heading. Oh, are they really? Yeah, no worries. Summon's too strong. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It is actually, because like I had other people that were saying that the game's volume was too low, so I turned it up a little bit. But that was Dirge though, so. Which was a different problem entirely. Yeah, but what I was saying is like, when we open up Chocobo World, we're gonna get random items. We could get literally anything. That's you. My partner sneezed. So like, I don't want to burn too many cards that I could use for just winning cards if I'm just going to get items later, but things like triples would be really useful. So I think I might convert Quistis, because that'll get us Samantha souls. That'll get us a crap ton of triples, which we could put on strength and then basically just like steamroll the game until a lot later. Used to cheese it by copying the file with the unacquired items using a dex. Oh my god, a dex drive. You know what? I think I might still have my dex drive somewhere. I remember one of my roommates one time playing the PC version. Just figured out that you could hex edit the save file from the PC version because it was just 4 bytes. You just change the 4 bytes and save it. Because there's like 4 different item qualities it can pick up. Like there's like common, uncommon, rare, and special or whatever. So you can just pick them all, just cap them right out. We're not going to do that. We're not going to... We're not going to bend the system. We'll get what we get. If Boko decides he's going to get us a ribbon, great. If he gets us nothing but potions, fine. Yeah, we're talking about a dex drive, yeah. We've gone back in time to the olden days of yore. I'm pretty sure I have mine around somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Really, backtack? Really? I was actually thinking about it because I was thinking about like I remember I used to back up my save card my save cards, my memory cards, because I couldn't afford to keep buying memory cards because I had so many games with so many saves. So I'm like, oh, I have to find a way to like save money, and it ended up being getting a dex drive. And it had that piece of crap software that I absolutely hated. I hated that software. It did the job though. It's just, I don't know. It was made by people that didn't like software, I think. I think they were people that probably liked doing the hardware piece more. Oh, I just realized hello. We get both Minotaur cards, right? When we fight them, we get both cards. I think we get both cards because one of the cards turns into Quake. It turns into Dino Bones, which you just turn into Quakes, right? I think you get both. It's going to be entertaining. All right, let's go get Cypher first. I think one turns into bones and the other one turns into items that I think are protects. Yes, a game of cards. Yes. Yeah, even Quistis's card is not that great because it has that 2 on the side and a 6 isn't impervious either. So like it's not even that good of a card. All right, where are we gonna do? Sid, you genius. You loved hot dogs more than burgers as a kid? I can't say I blame you. I remember my babysitter when I was little, we would make Kraft dinner, like Kraft mac and cheese. And she would do hot dogs and then like cut them into like little like octopus creatures. Hey, there he is. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna take that. Okay, Cypher card is objectively better than Quistis. Hi, Sid. But nice knowing you. Now we have to be careful with the Samantha souls, because when we split them into triples, we have to give them to 3 different people, so we don't waste any of them. All right, so card mod, Quistis. I think it's time magic, yeah. So you get 1, you get 1, you get 1. Who's going to be our... Well, I mean, Squall's going to be it, because most of the time he's going to be the one that's murdering everything. We're also going to get rid of Selfie, because I'm not a fan. Receive magic from her. Everything. All right, you're out, you're in. Wait, no. I want to switch. Oh, I can't switch member? Damn it. All right, well, I mean, that just solved that problem, didn't it? That just gave her everything? Yeah. All right, so... Now we have 91 strength. What else can we card mod? We need Abyssworms for the whatchamacallits. We also need deaths. Oh, 100 black holes. Okay. Cypher is diamond armors, right? Yeah, that's vitality plus 60. All right. You stay with mid magic. You go straight to Mug. You're going to be sitting on Mug until we learn Mug. Magic plus 20%, strength plus 20%. We'll go get some more Kiragas before we head out. I love how this cure point just constantly refreshes. I know there's like a specific way on how stuff regenerates. Like some are by speed, some are I think are by like rooms that you traverse. All right, we could have. I think we could have taken a car, but let's walk. Let's try to stay on the road. We're also not doing Lionheart on disc 1. It's that's overkill. The triples are more than enough to get us to, because basically we just need to wait until like after the Lunar Cry, and then we're just going to use the Elnoils. Let's play cards. Yes. Let's see what you got. I wouldn't mind getting like some Tonberry cards. Elnoils. Ooh. Wouldn't mind that card. That's more meltdowns. Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. I find it actually really funny that basically the crappiest card in the game, or one of the crappiest cards in the game, turns into like the best spell in the game, and it's absurdly easy to get. Ooh, Blitz. That was some bait to try to get me to play something. Really, you're gonna play that there? Okay. Blitz is actually really good because I can turn those into Thundagas, I think. We'll do like 2 more battles here. Not giving me anything good. One more. I could swear this girl had Marlboro cards. Maybe it's not her. Ooh, hello. I see you up there in the corner. This is the guy that we want. Because he turns into dummies. Rama. All right, we're done here for now. We'll check to see if there's any minor upgrades we can get. Nope. Do we have to read the books? I can't remember if you have to read the books or not. That's the first one. Maybe you have to read them first. I can't remember. I thought you just needed the items. All right, let's buy more tents. We're gonna heal because I can't remember what they do in the little dream sequence. Train timbers here. Yeah, we'll buy a ticket. All right, we're now on train. En route to timber. So I like how you need a ticket to get on board, but we're already on board. So if you don't have a ticket, you'll get as far as this room. But you're already on the train, and the train already left. And the train supposedly is in a tunnel going under the ocean, so there's nowhere for you to go. And I remember reading something about the speedrun for this game where the things outside the window are based on RNG, so you can determine like your RNG values or something because of the things outside the window. I do not care about timber. Oh, nap time. I forgot this is the first time we get this. There's even a tool people wrote where you feed them, if you feed it the number of polls that pass and you give it the code, it'll give you the code you need. Oh, so you don't have to actually do, so just immediately just give the guy the code without going to do the Minotaur thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Hord's so badass. Oh, these guys have like no health. Poor little mushroom. I love that we back up traffic. Oops. One thing this game is guilty of. It just like changes perspective in between screens. Yeah, we're not staying at the hotel. I am there. I love that they give you like the characters' opinions on these guys. She's right there, dude. She can see you doing that. Off we go. God, how long this cutscene is. Oh no, everyone had the same dream. Oh, very suspicious. All right, we are finally in timber. Oh, the forests of timber sure have changed. The owls are still around. Everybody aboard the banana train. Now remember, I have to keep an eye on my junctions. Because one thing the game is very, very guilty of is it will sometimes just remove your junctions after you do little dream sequences, and it's never consistent. Yeah, everyone lost all their junctions. Only slightly annoying. With it in the back, right? Yay, feed is here. Yay. We're here to save the day. Alright, we're gonna keep Angela's name the same, because Angelo Cannon is the only name that is appropriate. I don't think Renault is... Oh, she is officially in the party now. Okay. Alright, she's got both of these. I don't think Pet Palace has anything. Oh, Angela's Strike, right. This is based on walking, so we basically unlock her limit breaks by walking around. So you have to make sure you pick one, otherwise you won't learn anything. Love the idea that you actually have to like talk, make them walk around. Yeah, you gotta walk dog. Right, we gotta kill Windsor Dealing. Or, sorry, capture him. Don't kill him, capture him. Alright. Time to explain the genius plan. Like, there's a million reasons why this plan would never work. See, this part of the plan works-ish, sort of. This part, in theory, works. And then you have to hope that the last car just crashes into the train and nobody notices. According to the simulation we ran, it should only take 3 minutes. So we have 5 minutes to do a 3-minute mission. Blue guard is carrying the movement. Temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary. The guard in red has the temperature sensor. The range of these sensors is equal to the length of one window. How convenient. How can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. We have to tamper the system. We have to break it. We have to break it by entering 4 codes. Yeah, explosives. Yeah, we just blow it up. The keypad won't have numbers. Instead, it will have 4 really suspicious symbols. Yeah, I did it. Code is 1144. The strict limit leading to the switch point, don't forget that. That's all. By the way, the model's nice, but the cousin's car looks kind of shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renoa made it. That's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. Yeah, it kind of does. Shut up. I made it look on like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Daling. Hatred, eh? Yeah. It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. Must really hate him. I love that cutscene. You guys finished? Enough about the log. Can we get on with it now? I love that. I love that this. No, explain it again, please. This is the type of thing like the series is good at, right? Is like you'll just inject like every once in a while its idea of humor is pretty clever. Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. Who needs to save? Squall over here. I love how just sudden it's like, hey, we're on the mission now. Let's go. They also don't tell you what your jump button is until the exact moment. Lol. Very secure. Yeah, the first car's detectors are busted. Yeah, they're like, doesn't work. But it still gives you the ability to practice. Right, so you're like, oh, okay, I need to stop for this, I need to move for this, even though it's busted already. All right, let's get this done quickly. Stop talking, God. Three 141. They're just chilling. 4413. All right, we're out of here. I love that our little polygon guys are on the roof still. They still show it, even though you can't tell what any of this is. Oh, we ruined his engagement. Yeah, I remember 5 codes this time. All right. 1421. 1421. 4212. Let's get back up here. One three one three. Two one two one. All right, we got time. 1431. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I love that it's just rolling fields. Nice. Extra free seat break. Trying to make sure everything's good here. Yep, we're good. Nice try, experiments. Alright, time to whoop the president's ass. You fell for it. The president's eating our face. Problematic. Oop. All right, we got some doubles. I think one of these is zombie. Yeah, the zombie. I don't know what the third one is. Oh, berserks. Oh, stock some of those. Warg. Not really interested in getting confused. Confused Squall is the one thing that can royally screw us. We got some Zunas. Oh, that's really funny. That wasn't the best thing that you could have done. Yes, you should enrage the guy that has like obscene attack power. All right, done that part. I think we go back to Timber now. Yes, the dictatorship is going to tell everyone to spread love and peace. Absolutely. I love the way they explain this. Like, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed members can be made. It's awfully vague. Like, what is Timber? What's Timber's independence? Oh man, I have to take Renoa. Ugh. All right. Let's do back to here again. Let's get more HP junctions. Just gonna get summon Meg just kind of passively. Yeah, we melted the quote-unquote president. Strength is 40%. Hey, look at that. We're already 1/8 of the way to Mug. That's not so bad. I was going to do something. What was I going to do? Oh. Mid-bag. Oh, that's not what I was going to do. Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep those. We'll do the Armadodos. I'll do one of those. I'll leave it to the Rexors. Do the Blitz. Because it's 20 Dynamo Stones. For Noah, you can have Death. Either going to be a whole bunch of Quakes. Spider Web will get flows. Somebody already has meltdowns. Squall already has meltdowns. There's another 2. We have lots more fish fins now. Wall, Vitality, Meltdown. Get rid of that Elemental, just in case. We need some more junction abilities. But we have all the mods now that we need. What? Sophie has what? Blind? She has lots of Vivina. Yeah, we're ready to leave. We could get Angelo card. All right. We are going to go to pet shop first. pet shop right there. All right, we get all the basic scroll items. We get amnesia greens. We're gonna buy one of those. The reason we're gonna do that is because we're gonna save ourselves trouble right now. Because we're not allowed to use encounter half or encounter none in this game, so we're just gonna make sure we never learn it. That gives us extra slots too. Right here. Make all party members invincible. Sure. No, not 100% cards. We are not 100. That is one thing I am not doing on this playthrough because I don't want to. Oh, I got yeah, that's all we have. I've actually, I think I've done 100% cards once. I did it on PC. I think I have the Steam achievement for it. Really? Ambushed right outside the door? Just get a pull here and be done with this. Don't kill me. Stop criminal scum. Yeah. That reminds me, I have to watch for the Oblivion remaster to go on sale. I think it was on for the winter sale, but I didn't pick it up. Because I may have never finished Oblivion before. What is this encounter rate? Oh my god. I definitely want to play through. Because I've played it like 5 or 6 times, I've just never finished it. Yo. No death, bro. Excuse me. That's not the way we want to go. We'll go this way. I'm highly suspicious that dinner might be almost ready. And he keeps walking past me. So, Timber Maniacs. Well, let's not. Why don't you look through the second floor window? Let's look out the window. I see a save point. Gil. What a ripoff. Okay, kid. Yeah, we're not going to pay you. Don't worry. We're doing something really interesting. We're trying a new. We're doing some chicken drumsticks, and we're trying some new ideas. We're trying a new kind of like a not a. Well, it's kind of like a dry rub. So we're going to see how it turns out. I think you just put them in the oven. So reminder, streams this week are going to be a little erratic because I've got a lot of stuff going on. I have a half day tomorrow. So stream will be sometime in the early afternoon-ish, probably. And that'll run for a few hours. And then on Tuesday, I am off. But I will be busy first thing in the morning. So once I get that done, then we'll do a long stream. And then there might be another stream during the week. I'm not 100% sure. I have a job interview on Wednesday. It's in the morning, and then I'm supposed to go out with a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while. And then there'll probably be a stream Saturday after I work, maybe Sunday. But the last stream that we might possibly have would be Sunday, because I will be going away for Christmas to visit my family for about a week. So the goal is to basically get the Chocobo World before I go on vacation, so that I can play Chocobo World on my vacation and get some items. But that shouldn't be too hard, because all we've got left is we do this. What is it? We do this, then we go to Galbadia Garden, then we go to Daling City, we do the tomb, back to Daling City, finish disc 1, and then we're like maybe 2 hours away from everything else. My partner is standing beside me staring at me. So we are going to, I think we have to just oh my god, this guy just keeps talking, stop. Because we give him the card, he leaves the door, and then we'll be able to use the save in the next room. I'm really concerned about the woman / tigress on the TV. Sweet, free Tomberry card. She literally just drags him out of the way. Beautiful. All right. This should be the back alley now. All right. Back alley saved, and we are going to wrap it up for the evening. Thank you everybody for hanging out today. Let's put on some actually like good video game music. Let's drive us all insane. All right, So we will be back tomorrow sometime in the afternoon with more FF8. And then again on Tuesday, I'm going to take a really quick look and see if anybody's up to anything. Give me 1 second here, because it would be nice to raid somebody on a Sunday. If we've got anybody. All right, let's go raid Racco. Racco is doing his partner push. It would be really nice to say hello to him. If you don't follow Racco already, please go ahead and drop him the follow. He's playing Scaramonde, which I've never played before, but it looks really interesting. I think it's moderately new or something. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But yeah, if you don't follow him already, give him a follow. He plays a lot of RPG speed runs. He does some Lufia 2 Ancient Cave, stuff like that. He also does these scientific research streams where he talks about a specific topic that's usually has like really large social impacts. So it's really, really interesting. I usually just kind of like lurk for those streams, but it's always really interesting to see what he's talking about. Anyway, let's drop him a follow if you don't already. Let's go say hi to him. We'll be back tomorrow. Everyone take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Ciao.